This is the Markies Rants podcast with me, Mark Lamont, Andrew Deas, Michael Wight, and Craig Docherty. This was broadcast live on Thursday night and there was a podcast on Friday morning. This week's special guest is Frank the Polar Bear. Markies Rants is back. It's been almost, a year since we've last done our podcast, but we're all back.
No, February.
Was it February? Less than a year then. I was back for
Christmas.
It feels like a year. But we're back and we're doing this weekly now on a Thursdays. We seem to have organised a day that kind of suits us all. As you can see, we've got new people. Michael's here as our regular host. Deas is back, of course, because somebody's got to read out the stories. And Craig is now a robot. He has moved to some foreign country somewhere. Stirling, it's called, I believe. It's called Stirling. So he's a robot, but he's still here. So that's pretty much it, and we'll see you next week. No, we've got some stories the same as ever. No as professional as the last time, of course, but we've got some stories. Any preference on where we'll start, or will we just kick it in right with the football?
I wasn't listening to you when you mentioned the stories.
When I went through the rundown, you just ignored all that.
Well, if you had been really professional, you would have given me a written copy of the show notes.
There is not a written copy, there is an online copy that you can get at shownotes.markiesrants.com.
For a small fee.
No, for a free fee.
That one out on live on air, Mark?
Yes, anybody is entitled to look at the show notes.
You see, Mr. Deas, this reminds me of the very first podcast we did a couple of years back. What was it, inside the 15-20 seconds, he goes, I'm a terrible driver.
But it was the truth.
I'm a fantastic driver, by the way, over 20,000 miles covered and not one scratch.
Well.
But you nearly killed my first donuts at one point.
Ah, dear.
There's a dent in your door due to some stupid person.
Some guy opening the door. Wonder who that'll be. Yes. You can't see where we're pointing, but we're pointing
There's
at
a big
the robot.
picture of Craig on the TV.
Aye. We'll set up a TV for Craig to come on Skype. And this is leading to new possibilities, if this goes well, to having other guests that could be on Skype.
So are we basically, see the wall behind you, Mark? Are we basically turning into a giant sort of banky TV screens, having different guests or popping up on that, or...?
No, we're pretty much just going to have one guest every week. Well, we've talked about this, or I've talked about this with Michael, and Deas has just joined us, but we're going to try and keep it to 4 people, 4 or maybe 5 every week. We're not wanting to go crazy like the last time where we had sometimes, 7 or 8 people on the Independent special.
That was fun.
It was, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, and a lot of editing. So much editing that it never actually got edited. It just got put up. It wasn't edited at all.
Did you even start the editing?
Now our one viewer has left.
However, on the topic of independence, I believe there was a wee bit of an argy-bargy last night between the two warring sides. Mr. Deas.
Yes, the England and Scotland. I realise I'm no Mr. Deas, but I'm going to introduce the story anyway.
But, well, if I'm right, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I might do.
You apparently watched the game.
I watched the second half of the game.
You watched the best part of the game.
I did. In my opinion, the second half, they seemed to be tired and just giving up. The first half, I believe, was where they done the best work, and that's why I'm asking you about that.
Did you see the whole second half?
I did. I seen the whole of the second half.
Right, so it wasn't your fault. I was going to say, if you came in at 2-1, then it would have been your fault for switching on.
No, it wasn't my fault. I watched a kind of live blog thing on the Telegraph's website for the first half. And the boy was annoying me because he was talking so much about independence and freedom, and I thought, here, I just want to kind of fucking score, mate. Go on and be quiet. And then I seen, there's a live stream on STV, so I put that on and I watched the entire second half. Which wasn't, as I say, wasn't a very good half. Well, it was a good game.
It was a decent game for a friend.
I thought the second half didn't go our way. I'll not spoil it for anybody, but we did lose.
Wait, I only seen 2 goals. It was 2 Scotland goals. The 1-2-0, right?
That's
if you didn't see the England goals, if I shut my eyes at that point, they didn't count.
Didn't count. That's why Scotland will be the best team in the world.
That's why we're going to win the World Cup.
Aye, of course.
The World Cup we're not in, aye.
I think you'll find we're playing a World Cup qualifier next month. 2 World Cup qualifiers.
that
in
were
fact.
already out.
So we might know. We could qualify, surely.
Oh no.
We could qualify if we killed every other nation.
No.
So we're in the qualifiers, but we're not able to qualify.
No, because we've played 7 group games and only won 1 so far.
Oh, see, aye, we're fucked then.
To be fair, we won against the 9th best team in the world.
Fourth at the time.
Sorry, 4th at the time, they're 9th now.
Get your farts right, Michael, for
They're
fuck.
9th
Okay.
now.
This is the professionalism.
Professionalism, eh? Aye, when we asked him what he was going to do
Coming
to
for
this
a guy that
podcast.
turned up an hour and a half late.
Excuse me, where were you this morning?
Where have I not been this morning?
I was in my bed.
I left Wembley
care.
at 11:30 last night.
Did you?
Yes, I've had half an hour's sleep.
That's a half an hour more than I've had.
My
No,
arse.
it's not.
My arse. To be fair, that doesn't sound that impressive, but he fucking walked.
I've been up since 8:30 a.m.
Yes,
on
and
Wednesday.
tell us, I can we lost, but was it worth it? Was the game worth going all the way down there to see?
Of course it was. What kind of fucking question is that?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was kind of a question that I would ask you.
Right, out. Daniel, you're in.
No through the kitchen anyway. The door's fucking locked.
What are you doing in your kitchen?
Oh, we broke the handle on the kitchen.
What do you mean we? I wasn't even here.
Well, wasn't me either. I didn't break it. The handle just didn't stop
Michael.
working.
Look. Right. What happened was Mark said, I'm going to shut this door because I think it's going to make us look a bit more professional. And then he fucked it.
A shut door will make us look professional.
It is Mark we're talking about.
You'll notice that none of the doors now are actually shut.
Exactly.
I'll edit that later.
One of them's missing the handle.
At least we've got it open now. I can get to the fridge. That was going to be
I
devastating.
can't wait till you go bend there and me shut the door.
I will sledgehammer that fucker open. I will. No way, none of that pish. To be fair, I'd rather be locked in the kitchen than locked out the kitchen. That's where all the food is.
Yeah, Andrew, you see, there's a slight problem here. Mark's got a front door and a back door, and you can get to the back door for the kitchen.
But
So
Mark's
you
not,
yes.
Mark's not bright enough to figure that out.
No, I am, but there's a flaw. The keys for the back door were in the back door. That's the one key flaw.
Aye.
Aye. The key for the back door was in the back door. How's that a problem, Matt?
Because it was in the back door inside the house. And if I was going to get in the kitchen for going outside and coming in,
No, that's not what I said.
we're talking about if you were locked.
in the
what the
kitchen,
hell?
then
Yeah.
you get out the back door.
I thought you were
We're
telling
talking
me.
you're locked in the kitchen.
I see. Yes.
You've not been following this.
No, have they?
So you've been locked in the kitchen and you can't get out the back door because the key's in the back door.
No, I thought you were saying if I was locked on this side, which I was.
No, we're saying if you're locked in the kitchen,
Ah, but if I was locked in the kitchen, I wouldn't want to go out the back door because I'd be in the kitchen with all the food.
you get to get back in the front door.
So you
need to
just
get
do a
back.
shite on the flare, eh?
Bit through the letterbox.
You have a letterbox on your back door?
Ah, why no?
Oh dear.
Right, so should we actually get
Professional
into...
as always, folks.
Should we actually get into a story and you tell us about this Scotland game? Who scored? Who didn't score? Who played? Who didn't play?
well-
Who's the manager now? Don't know anything about football, clearly. Did we get a hat-trick?
I had
Were we
to
offside? I have no idea about football. It's just, I didn't...
Why do we bother, folks? Seriously, why do we bother?
We took the lead after 12 minutes. James Morrison scored.
He's also a singer, by the way.
And that's one
I've not got-
one of the better tumbleweed
I've not
jokes
got time
ever.
for this pish.
You see, it's not just me you've replaced, it's a tumbleweed.
Yes,
jokes,
we've
innit?
got tumbleweed. We've got a new tumbleweed as well, and I'll maybe even edit a wee tumbleweed soon into the podcast.
You should have wrote a script for this. No, you'll be telling me they're a band as well, Michael.
Well, James Morrison is a singer. Just stating facts, peeps.
Right.
James
Morrison,
just to clarify,
the footballer.
it wasn't James Morrison the
No,
singer.
it was the footballer. The
Aye.
footballer.
And he doesn't work for Morrison's. Nah.
Plays for West Brom.
He plays for West Brom and Scotland.
Yes, and he's English.
Is he? The fuck's he playing for Scotland then?
Because he's got Scottish connections.
Scottish connections.
He's a drug dealer.
I think that qualifies you to play for the national team.
I didn't think so.
Anyway, James Morrison scored. We went 1-0 up after 12 minutes. We're playing quite well. I'm going to rattle through this because when you talk, you just fuck everything up. So I'm just going to keep going.
We're gonna try and keep
100%
fucking
pace.
through.
Boom.
Aye.
Right. So we're playing well right from the start. James Morrison scored. And then we kind of sat back a wee bit. Lovely through ball for Tom Cleverley. Walcott's through. Whittaker catches him, fucks up, and Walcott scores 1-1. Then we get to half time. Game died out a wee bit. Second half starts. And then bang! Kenny Miller brings down the ball brilliantly. Turns, shoots, scores 2-1 up. Then the killer moment. Within minutes, they're going 2-1 up. We lost a stupid goal. Another set piece.
Dirty big bastards.
And then 70 minutes, Ricky Lambert scored on his debut, and we lost 3-2.
Yep. And they gave you 3 minutes extra time, that was it. I was hoping they were just going to keep extending it till we scored.
No, they didn't do that.
No.
That's not how it works.
That'd been good though, eh?
I might have still been there though now.
It could have been. Aye, it's 48-47, guys. Aye. And I've seen a lot of crap on Facebook, and I've seen Kevin Bridges getting a lot of shite on Twitter because he didn't watch it, and he was commenting on it. But the Scotland fans, the good spirits, I take it.
No, it was
Good atmosphere.
as always.
Fair support.
Trafalgar Square was full,
Aye,
and bubbles were blowing everywhere.
I didn't get. I keep seeing things on Facebook saying we're
poured-
Scottish. We come with fairy liquid.
They
What?
poured fairy liquid in the fountain,
right.
and obviously the water comes down
I
all the
see.
bubbles, and
I see.
you get it now, man.
Aye, so the Manchester United fans roll into town and they smash up everything, whereas the Scotland fans go in and they wash it.
Pretty much.
Is that what we're saying? Aye.
No,
The Scotland fans will
That-
wash your village for you.
I'm not going to be held responsible for any Man United fans coming to your house and breaking down. This was you that clearly said that. You pinpointed the Man United fans as being hooligans.
Yes.
What have you got to say for this, Mark? That's just shocking.
Ah, they're big smelly fucks.
Any Man United
Lost 50%
supporters?
of our viewers.
There goes your one and only Man United supporter.
Aye, bye bye. Just didn't break any windies.
But we had a good time. I went down to Ayr on Monday night, stayed the night in Ayr, and then we got a bus at 7:15 in the morning. Arrived at our hotel.
Now, can I ask you, did you take the fairy liquid or was that bought on site?
No, we had nothing to do with the fairy liquid.
Alright, okay.
This is my own personal story of my Wembley trip.
Right, sorry.
And
So-
you are rudely interrupting me.
Are you aware of the person that did take the fairy liquid?
No, but there's a video at some point.
Aye, but do you think they brought it all the way? Or do you think they bought it there? I'm just
They
thinking...
maybe went into the Tesco Express across the road.
Well, I'm
and
just
said,
thinking we could boost the Scottish economy if we just buy it in Scotland and transport it there. You can
They maybe bought it and thought this would be a last resort if we run out of alcohol, we'll just drink the fairy liquid.
just drink the fairy... Oh, that's a bit weird though.
Again, people drink Listerine, alcohol in it.
It's weird to know.
That's a last resort option, Mark,
Right, I see.
when there's no alcohol left.
Aye.
So, we left at 7:15. Lots and lots of alcohol on the
Oddly
bus.
specific.
Aye, it was because it was at the time I got text saying I'd be there by 7:15 or else.
Or else they fucking left there.
Yes.
Aye.
uh,
There's one guy still down there getting raped by all the England fans. Aye. I thought I said 8:15.
no, he would have been left in Ayr. You're
On
not,
Ayr,
you're not
on
keeping
Ayr,
up
I
with the
see.
story.
I thought
My personal
we're
story.
in
I've
England
not.
today.
No, I just said I went there on Monday night to Ayr. I stayed the night in Ayr on Monday night, and I had to
aye.
leave at 7:15. Now I'm in. Why
Why
do you not listen, Mark?
actually paying attention.
Right,
That's
so
that's the main thing.
just so we're all on the same page, it was nobody left in England then. We bring up the back.
Well, there was 18,000 Scots. You're talking about the people on my bus.
Aye. Just your. I'm not fucking bothered about the rest of them. But,
Nobody
but your crew.
Nobody got left on our bus. On the other bus, however, one guy did get left.
and
Sorry,
you.
two guys.
Two
got left,
guys?
two brothers.
Oh, aye.
Anyway, arrived in the Holiday Inn at Wembley about 5:30. Quite a few people worse for wear. Checked in, showered, out. Irish bar. In the
An
Irish
bar.
bar. There's an Irish bar close to Wembley.
Oh,
I
see.
was showing the under 21 game. England under 21s were playing Scotland under 21s, and England under 21s.
That match never happened, by the way.
Scotland under 21 6-0.
Oh, well, that's worse than the 3-2 then.
So, Irish bar. Went back to the hotel bar, 1 o'clock bed, up at 8:30. Way into the city centre, Trafalgar Square, loads of Scots everywhere. Back in the metro, back to Wembley, picked up my ticket, went to the game. Great atmosphere. Back on the bus. And now I'm here.
Aye, so you've went downhill,
Aye, well,
essentially.
basically what I'm
Just
saying
for the
is,
second goal scored, it's just gone downhill completely and now you're stuck here.
aye, with you.
Aye. Exactly.
So, but basically this means that the news over the last few days, I've not picked up any of it because I've not gave a rat's arse about the
No,
news.
because you've been in England.
No, it's because Scotland's been playing. No, because they've been in England, Mark.
But that was the key thing, that you were there for the Scotland game.
Uh,
I realise if the Scotland weren't playing, if it was Wales versus England, I doubt you would have went down.
no.
No. What about England versus Wales? Would you went to that? No.
Sure.
Scotland versus Wales, sorry. Shh. Close enough.
I've just been to 2 of the games. They fucked us twice.
Did they? Oh, Christ, we're not doing very well.
So
are we?
Gareth Bale's fault.
Mr. Deas, were we wearing the white strips that night?
No, we were wearing blue.
Both times Wales were playing in blue.
Oh, you talking about Wales? Alright, I thought you
Aye.
mean last night. I can't remember that far back, Craig. I'm trying to forget the 2 Wales games.
Because if we were wearing white, that would explain why they fucked us.
we were in white the first time and blue the second time.
That's racial
There's
stereotyping.
there's
there, Craig.
another tumbleweed
You're not a
joke.
very good foreign correspondent if you're being racially stereotypical.
Actually, because I called you a foreign correspondent, I was waiting on you introducing yourself in 15 different languages.
Oh, you would have loved the McDonald's we went to. Everybody was Spanish. This is just outside Trafalgar Square. They were all Spanish apart from one Japanese lassie.
Were there any midgets?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
I must...
Yes. Bonjour.
That's one.
There's a guy in the background!
That's a friend of mine, that's her.
Oh, no, you can't just slip past that. There's a guy in the background. Who's the guy in the background?
Friend.
Eh?
It's a friend.
Aye.
That means prostitute.
Aye, look. How much is he getting paid? Oh.
Oh, Christ almighty.
I'd say put him on camera, but check he's got clothes on first.
Oh dear.
That's Craig.
We've still got
That's
14
Craig turns red.
languages. We're waiting.
Okay, what was it? So like, Bonjour, son of Craig de Boyton's London correspondent. 4 languages, there you go.
I said
French,
15.
Italian, into Dutch, into English. There you go.
15. You can't include English as one
15 to
language.
1 was a quality programme.
That was a good programme.
Shut up, Michael.
You shut up, you dick.
Oh dear. You can't.
Who invited this boy?
I don't care who this guy is.
Fuck you, you spunk monkey.
Oh. Oh dear.
I'm gonna
I
put.
complain.
I'm not. Officially, I'm gonna put it in writing and send it to you.
Oh, we've lost Craig. No, aye, maybe. Oh, he's back.
Oh!
We were just in a wee advert for the Royal Bank of Scotland there.
I like the Royal Bank of Scotland a bit better than that. Fucking.
Aye. Let's get Howard on.
Howard
Howard
would be great.
Howard would be fucking amazing. He's black though.
Give us-
Not stating the point that Howard's from Halifax.
Aye, but we'll
Is
just
it?
leave that. He's only a good idea here, Michael. Just.
I thought Howard was for the Royal Bank of Scotland. Oh, forget it then, Howard.
Oh.
Bye.
Did he not hang himself anyway?
I think he
don't know.
did. I think he killed himself because he got sacked from the adverts.
But see, he should have just transferred all his
Speaking of-
assets to the
Speaking
Royal
of kill
Bank of
yourself, I
Scotland.
have a story.
Michael has a story about somebody
Oh,
killing himself.
God.
Here we go.
It's this 14-year-old lassie named Hannah Smith. She killed herself after receiving, cyberbullying
We're going to get a lot of complaints about this story, I can tell.
from this, on the AskFM thing. But actually, AskFM done a lot of research into this and found the IP address of the folk that were bullying her. And 93% of all of the messages that were sent to her were from her own PC's IP address. So basically, she was abusing herself.
Yes. Now, I can also exclusively confirm that Howard is alive.
Howard's alive! Howard!
We want Howard on the show!
Get him on the phone, Craig.
After being dropped from the TV adverts in 2008, he continued to promote Halifax as a sales ambassador until 2011 when he left the firm. So he's still very much alive.
We'll get him on the phone, Craig.
Get him on.
No.
Oh.
You're a shite foreign correspondent.
Hold on. What are the odds that Howard's the actual guy in his flat?
Maybe.
Could well be.
That's how he knows he's away again.
Oh,
That's how
Howard's-
he knows.
Well, that's why he's away.
Aye.
That's how we know. That's a prostitute. That's what Howard did with himself now.
There we go. We weren't wrong the first time. He is a prostitute. And he is Howard. Aye. We've solved it.
You guys are the literal worst. Right, that's the next topic. Let's go.
Oh no, we're still on this story because I've got comments on this story, right? 93% of these insults or bullying that this lassie got, and I didn't care anything about this story to be fair. Michael could have made the number 93 up for all I can.
No, number 93, it's in between 92 and 94.
I believe that 93 exists as a number. Just as a statistic for this story, I couldn't confirm it because I've never read this story. But
Well,
let's...
do me a research then.
That's nothing new there, is it, Mark?
No, I
I'm
just...
going to speak about this story, but I've never read it. So
I'm mainly here. I'm the podcast producer. I'm here to read the titles in a funny fashion, and then not always relevant, and then pass it on to somebody else.
You may notice, Craig, that I was the last one in and I didn't end the stories, and this is why the podcast is
Off the rails, because he's the one that reads the stories.
I think the one that we're missing here is the fact that I'm not really there in person, because usually me just sitting there clacking away with the stories and getting everything sorted for you guys.
To be honest,
No, listen, Craig.
anybody actually watching the podcast they'll be seeing funny bits, because anytime you start talking, we'll just mute you.
No. Come on, what we should do, right? Because they'll not be able to see him with the camera on the live stream, will they?
Yes.
Can they? Can they
They
pick that up?
They can see Craig. Aye.
Oh, I was going to say, because if we couldn't see Craig, we could just mouth when he talks.
Pretend to be Craig.
That'd be pretty impressive.
No, everybody can see.
Right, Mark, as you were saying, you've got an opinion about this story.
Yes, the 93% that the insults came from her computer. Now, there's two things here. Either her mum and dad really hate her,
Or her brother or sister.
or her
if she's
brother
got
or
any.
sister, or
You got any, Michael?
I'm not
There's
sure.
a-
I didn't
there's
get
a
that far
very
into the
specific-
research.
Could go on a business connection.
or she just hates herself. But either way, right? Now, this applies to everybody that claims to be cyberbullied, right? Now, I've got an easy solution just to stop cyberbullying.
Didn't go in there.
Stop going on the fucking website. Seriously.
Amen to that.
Ask FM, right? Just didn't go on that website.
Just didn't ask.
I didn't ask, exactly. Like, you can't complain, oh no, I'm going to jump off a bridge because somebody called me a dinosaur on Ask FM. Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you how to solve this problem. You just didn't go on Ask FM.
There was an inflatable dinosaur doing it at Wembley.
There was an inflatable dinosaur.
Doing
There
it
you
at
go.
Wembley.
Right, so I'm going to... If the question was, on Ask FM, was there an inflatable dinosaur, then you could answer that.
Was there an inflatable dinosaur, Andrew?
Yes.
Yes.
We've already established this, Michael. Fucking keep up with you. I don't know. Right, that's the sort of thing that you wouldn't really ask on Ask FM. I take it questions...
What even is Ask
Oh,
FM?
it's a stupid website that you
Yeah,
ask
people
things.
ask
Aye.
questions.
And usually it's asking, who do you want to fuck? And all this nonsense.
Would you shag me?
Aye.
93% said no, 7% did not vote.
And all IP addresses were ourselves. So, well, I didn't get that. You can't complain. Like, Facebook's a bit different, right? Because there's loads of folk and you're friends with a lot of people, right? But Ask FM, is you just go on, you ask a question, and anybody can answer, right? If you didn't want abuse or to have any questions answered, then I fucking ask the question. Get off the website. Stop being a moron.
Actually, Mark, what happens is folk ask you the questions, you choose whether or not to answer them.
Alright, well, how can you bully by... Just didn't answer the question.
Exactly.
Are you a lesbian? I'm going to choose no to answer that question. Simple. But no, some people feel the need to go, oh, well, somebody's asked me if I'm a lesbian. Give me a knife, I'm going to stab myself. That's ridiculous. It's not even newsworthy. Get off the news. But as we were talking before, about 93% wanted to shag folk. Well, I'm going to...
93 people said that they wouldn't shag you. That's a bit
No,
harsh.
they would.
Oh, they would shag you?
Aye, it was...
Is that just a poll of...
It was only a poll between Frank the Polar Bear and Adele.
No, Frankie, you're next door neighbour.
no, Frankie, the next door neighbour. But this brings us on to the poll we've got on the website running currently.
Oh, yes.
It's between Adele and Pixie Lot. Michael has done some extensive research. I've done absolutely no research because it's simple. And Andrew...
No, I've just got a point to raise.
Right,
Craig,
okay.
since you're back on the show...
Greg was always the one that would open up cans and stuff in front of the microphone and would take the piss, and I see you've joined in. It's fantastic. It's getting worse. So let's go around and just check with everybody. Craig, Adele or Pixie Lot? Adele. Michael?
Pixie Lot, obviously.
I hate the word obviously because it's obviously wrong.
You're wrong.
No, I'm never wrong.
Don't even fucking ask me, because you know what the answer is.
Both.
Well, they're both up for that,
No,
yes.
you couldn't. No, you hate pick one.
I'll be Pixie.
Pixie. Oh, it's clearly Adele. Clearly Adele. Now, Michael.
Mr. Booth.
I'm a Pixie, I'm a...
Hey!
Daniel's there enough.
Daniel is the background laughter, but he's also voting for Pixie Lot. So
3-2 to the Pixie Lot.
Also
3-2.
shouldn't bring that up. Michael, your extensive research as to why Pixie Lot is better, even though she's a complete utter dumbass.
Because Adele's really intelligent.
Adele's fucking amazing. Just
Right.
drop it.
Research. FHM. Biggest lads magazine in the world. Now, sales figures.
Moo! Who cares?
Every year they do a list of the 100 sexiest women in the world.
Andrew was 7th last year. He can't count that as credible.
Right.
Actually, Pixie Lot was 7th last year. That's part of my research.
Oh, really?
She's went from 31st 2 years ago to 16th to 7th.
And how many boob jobs has she had to go up that list?
None.
Now, Michael, just let me interject here. Now, I may have slightly missed the point here, but they're both singers. So, the way I see it, it's really the music you're going after. That's
No, we're talking about shagging them.
No, okay.
no.
This poll has got nothing to do with singers.
It's who's the most desirable mate. And therefore, obviously, Pixie
This is
Lot
Craig
wins.
changing his vote to Pixie Lot now. It's 4-1.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
so, as I was saying, past 3
That was
years,
me taking the piss.
Pixies went from, like, quite a lower number to, like, in the top 10.
And-
Whereas
and-
in
and-
the past 3 years, Adele hasn't ranked.
But she started.
Well, she has, just very, very poorly at 1,000.
That is
1,000.
outrageous.
1,000, come on, the Queen Mother's even higher than that.
Oh, bollocks. Pixie Lot she's maybe raised in the ranks, but she has bottomed out on the dumbass scale. No, pass.
But why would you want an intelligent conversation when you're shagging someone?
No, I want the question. The answer to this question here is: this means that you think Adele is intelligent in some
Adele's
sense.
fucking amazing.
No. I'm sorry. You can't just everything we say about Adele go. She's fucking amazing.
Right,
true.
I would just like to state a point here. If
She
she's that-
sets fire to the rain, for God's sake.
Exactly.
She's a dumbass. You can't set fire to rain.
Damn
It's
you, Andrew,
Pixie
that
Lot,
was
she
my
can't
point.
kiss stars.
No, you could set fire to the rain.
Right, I would just like to state a point. The
I'll-
only reason that Mark's saying that Pixie Lot's a dumbass is because she starred in Fred the movie.
Which was a dumbass film.
It was a
You
dumbass film.
went to see.
Because you took me.
I think you'll find it was somebody else who's not in the room.
Aye, Miss fucking McKenna took us to see Fred. Oh yeah, bugger
Is that the
was.
porn star?
Fred the porn star. Fred wasn't a porn star.
No, McKenna. The
Oh,
porn star.
McKenna the porn star, aye, she's in a lot of the videos. Craig will tell you, he's got the whole collection. He's not denying it. Howard's in the background fucking angry at him now. You told me you didn't have porn. That's Howard leaving Craig's flat at this moment. Ah, dear.
So yeah, Mark, it looks like you're being outvoted in the Pixie Lot to Adele
Well,
scenario.
by us here, but the poll's on the website at markiesrants.com that
Oh,
everybody
but-
else
but
watching
you
can
did
go and
make
vote.
it clear we're not talking about singing.
I put who would you as the question, so that kind of gives it away.
Who would you?
Aye, I said who would you ram in the arse? Well, not in the arse, but
I reckon. Who would you go to the shop with? Adele or Pixie? Who would you go to the football with? Adele or Pixie?
Oh,
Who
well,
would you
we
rather
take
have
either one of
singing
them.
in your bathroom?
Who would you rather have singing at your birthday party? Who?
Adele wins all the things
Why would you not just go? Who would you shag?
because there wasn't enough space.
Who would you have sex with?
There wasn't enough space. That's longer than shag. If I didn't have space for shag, how sex with? Ooh, it's too long.
How do you not have space?
There's no space. Go on the website and you'll see. Have you been on the website?
What website?
Exactly.
Last time I seen a website, you and fucking Whitey here were talking about professionalism.
Hey,
The website's very professional, actually.
You got
And
something
then
else to do.
Speaking
Like.
of professionals,
The only cunt that's done research here so far is me. that's
Sorry.
professionalism.
Right, what were you saying, Craig? Michael has interrupted you by being professionalism, of course.
Aye.
Correct. We have a schedule to keep, just if you don't mind. You want to keep it since you're an hour and a half. Next item on the running order is...
I don't know, I thought you were going to tell us.
Aye, we're waiting on you there, Craig.
That was you, Mark. You're the producer. This is your call.
Okay, right, well, we'll...
Pick that one.
Aye, just...
Whatever that
I
is.
want that one. Oh, I was trying to connect. We've lost connects. Well, we've been going on about Scotland. We'll carry on with Scotland. And apparently Scotland's had a bit of a hit, or as you've put, Alex Salmond, the gastric band, as you call him, Craig, he's had a wee bit of a scalp from NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Order that does fuck all. Craig's going to tell us about this.
Correct. Yeah, okay.
This is where we meet Craig and talk about Adele and Pixie Law.
Aye, pixel, pixel.
Essentially, NATO said that if Scotland becomes independent, they won't automatically be given the chance to join NATO because it'll be a new state. And under the Article 10, of the treaty, they say that the applicants have to have a history of stable defence policies and structures for one, but they've also got to have no outstanding disputes with any other countries. So at the moment, Faslane is an outstanding dispute with the rest of the UK government, so that would be hinder their entrance at that. I can see you're all looking incredibly interested over there. That's
Aye, as you can see, we've all died there.
Just finish it off. I'm really summarising a lot of
Going to
stuff
finish
here.
early, Craig. Yet again.
In short, they've also got to. Article 10 also says that every NATO member accepts the alliance's nuclear first strike policy. So, in short, Salmon's been bragging up saying, okay, Scotland can join NATO. If we become independent, we can join NATO. NATO turned around and said, no, you can't. And they're also saying you've got to accept the fact that we will have nuclear weapons and we'll use them, not necessarily will be stationed in Scotland, but that we will have them, we will use them, which runs counter to what Alex Salmond's actually been going on about for the past while.
But that's like everything Alex Salmond's ever said.
I disagree, and I'm going to interject there with, who cares? It's NATO. Who cares? Let's just put Adele at the fucking defence of Scotland. She will do.
Yes,
And the words of
because that's what we want for an independent Scotland. We don't want to be ruled by England, so we'll get an English lassie to rule the country.
I said as this defence.
Where's Lorraine Kelly when you need her?
Come on, the North Atlantic Treaty Order, what have they really done, and what do they do? Hee-haw, they give orders and they send out peacekeepers. Right, they maybe have nuclear missiles launched about the place, but what have they done with them? Hee-haw, a waste of time. Alex Salmond, the only thing I disagree with that is saying, oh, we'll join NATO. Why? We'll get rid of NATO, get rid of the EU, get rid of the fucking UN, just get rid of them all, we'll save ourselves money, and we'll save ourselves hassle, and let's be honest, if anybody comes and tries to invade Scotland, we'll just fucking moon them all, and kick fuck at them anyway. We didn't need some guy with a nuclear missile at the front line of Scotland, we need Andrew Deas, with his arse hanging out, he'll take them on.
No, I was going to suggest you, because the smell that comes through your arse will just knock them out.
That's true, we didn't need, like back in the old days, when we were talking about this earlier, the independence...
Or you could just show them your cock and they would all piss themselves laughing.
Oh, very
Is that
good.
because it looks like an ear?
Yes,
Oh,
apparently.
Jesus fuck's sake.
What's this?
Oh,
Mark has an ear penis.
no, this is ridiculous.
Mark's
This is
penis
another
is shaped
story.
like an ear.
I'm going to stop it there because I'm no interested in going down that rabbit hole.
It's like...
Right, I'm serious. Moving
No,
on.
when we're talking about Mark's penis, it's like Pringles, Ken, once you start, you can't stop.
That's enough. It's ridiculous. Moving on.
Your penis is ridiculous.
You're about to be fucking deported in a minute, son. If you behave.
I'm sorry, I've not got my passport with me, you can't deport me.
The rest
So does your passport tell you where you're from? Or,
Oh, I remember
handy
that.
for your tripping up?
Yes.
ridiculousness. I forgot what I was going to say now.
You're going to say Pixelot is by far better than I do.
No, Pixie Lot can suck my ass.
Oh, there you go then, you just answered that question.
Exactly.
No. I don't know. I've forgotten what I was going to say. You can fine if you distract me for long enough. I'll completely forget. No, my point was right. The independence referendum's coming up, and it's apparently so many years before the last Bannockburn War or something. I'm going to stab you with a brick.
700 years since.
700 years since.
Since.
Yes. And what I'm saying is, back then, didn't they use nuclear missiles? They used guys with fucking skirts that killed
Yes,
fucking
yes,
everybody.
yes, but the other side didn't have nuclear weapons either.
So what? What they got to do with
Yes,
nuclear
yes,
missiles?
yes. I'll run it up with my claymore. You fire a nuclear weapon. Let's see who wins.
But in reality, nobody's going to come down the street with a nuclear missile.
Russia.
And of
Yeah,
course, we all
as it
walk down,
happens.
leaving the high
That
street
doesn't
with
matter,
our,
right?
with our claymores.
I do. You've got
You've
to
been watching too much Still Game.
We're not dogs, Craig. We're not dogs.
No, but
Happens.
it's a moot point
Only
anyway,
on Fridays,
right?
mate. Only on Fridays.
Hold on. If Russia fires nuclear missiles, right?
Well, we did.
But aye, we'll be dead. Fair enough, right? But within 10 seconds of Russia doing that, Whether we're in NATO, whether we're in the EU
Some
or
other
whatever,
arsehole would
America is going to fire nuclear missiles back. Doesn't matter if we're in NATO or whatever. As soon as Russia or any of the fucking Taliban countries fire missiles at us, as soon as that happens, whether we're in any organisation,
Any of the
whether-
Taliban countries like Sterling.
Me up for some
whether we
stereotypical profiling earlier.
whatever, we could put in our national flag, fuck America, it wouldn't matter. We're not going to do that, by the way, because they're alright, but we could do that, and Russia would fire a missile at us, and we'd all be dead, but the Russians would be next, because America would take any chance.
Unless the Yanks sold us out and made a deal with the Russians.
No, America will never make a deal with them, and they're just, don't get me wrong, they're waiting for a reason to fire missiles at them. Honestly, it doesn't matter what organisation, what the NATO fucking knobber says at the top, oh, Scotland can't join NATO because they're in a conflict with some fucking made up country. Whatever. We don't even want to join NATO, we'll just blow you fucking out with our ass
According
cheeks.
to Mr. Gastric Band, we do.
Well,
Alex Salmon's a good leader, but he's no way he was on point. Let's be honest, it's marked for First Minister.
Another wee thing that Mr. Salmon has also said is he'd be quite happy to have US military bases in Scotland when we go independent.
Why not? Why not? Bring the Americans out here, I don't mind them. Oh, somebody's sent a text and it's no me. That's no my phone that's gone off throughout
taking
this.
into account the way the world's climate's going as well, if Russia were to try and nuke us, like, the climate would just send nuclear gas back towards them anyway. It'd be like Chernobyl all over again.
It wouldn't matter who starts first, because as soon as the first nuclear missiles launched, everybody else is fighting them and everybody's dead. So, like, I'm sure a couple of years ago, there's enough missiles in America to blow up the whole world 3 times over. You didn't need that much missiles.
Yes.
Okay.
Surely once across the world's enough. You didn't need to blow up the world 3 times.
You'd be surprised.
It's called making
Because,
sure, Mark.
It's not for
It's like double
Mick
tap.
Jagger.
Sorry,
Like,
you best spoke at the
It's a
same
joke
time.
if there's like Mick Jagger, but the only thing left of the cockroaches if there's a nuclear strike. That's why you need to do it 3 times over to make sure Mick Jagger's gone or not. The joke's out he doesn't it, Mark?
Very good. So that sounds shite to me. But anyway, we can't join NATO. Forgive me if I didn't give a shit. I'm still voting yes for independence.
As a
You would
man.
vote yes, even if I reckon
Barry
they
Chuckle, who's the First Minister.
if they told you vote yes and we will guarantee you'll die, I'll vote yes.
I'd still vote yes. I'd give up my life for independence. Happily.
Just as you go in and tick the box and come out, bang.
I bet you.
That's just basically assisted suicide.
You should take that up with whoever deals
The
with it.
UN.
The UN. Who gives a fuck? Human rights. Pff. If you worked at Asda's, no human rights. I didn't ken, by the way. I hold no liability to Asda's or any human
No,
rights.
you've just said it.
I say a
It's
lot
like
of
your
things.
Man United. It's like your Man United supporters. I reckon.
I meant to say
Can
this.
your Windies at 47?
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. But I should have said right at the front, this podcast is not liable for any of the opinions that any of us say,
Unless if Craig or Michael say it.
unless they say, we're not liable, we hold no responsibility. If you're not happy, didn't watch, didn't listen. Any complaints?
That's us down to -1 viewer.
Yes, any complaints you can forward to craigdocherty@hotmail.com.
Or call him on Skype.
Call him on Skype.
You'll never. Actually, that's not my email address anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, just that was the
What we
point.
talking about? To shut the laptop then.
Didn't he? We'll still see him, but he'll not see us. He'll hear us, but he'll not see us. Anyway,
And then again, what's worse?
so I'm not really too fussy about this NATO thing because I'd rather not be in the EU, I'd rather not be in the UN, I'd rather not be in NATO, I'd rather Alex Salmond fucked off and let me be First Minister, but to see it happening. But independence, it's the 19th of September, am I right in saying? 19th?
I believe it is.
Aye.
Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure we'll get
It's
another
September
complaint.
on a way.
Aye, September, so it's just about coming up for a year's time.
We.
Something like that.
Aye, it'll be close. So there you go. But independence, that's about a year off anyway. We'll have a look at another.
No.
We'll not have a look at another country. I'm saying we're going to have a look at another country because there's a couple of stories about Egypt. And in fact, I didn't do much research, but I did watch Sky News and the consulate.
I've seen a lot of things on fire. That was it.
The consulate boy for Egypt was on the telly, and he was a misdoed bastard gone.
No wonder his car had just been set on fire.
He's actually my hero, this guy.
Oh, honestly, the boy in the news reporter, I reckon his name, Trevor McDonald probably.
It was Jeremy Thompson.
That's his name. Wasn't it Trevor McDonald, but it was close enough. He asked him, it was his sister, he asked him a big 5-minute long question, and all the concept that boy had to say was,
No.
I disagree completely. Would you care to expand on that?
No.
And then hung up.
It's a quality interview.
Right, so the interview of the year was the fucking Egyptian consulate.
Yep.
I didn't actually understand what's happening in Egypt. Things seem to be getting blown up. Is there a reason why, or is just the Egyptians fucking...
They're not happy.
Yeah.
What are they not happy about?
Everything.
Do you want me to take this one?
Aye, Craig, you inform us, because Deas isn't part of any of these stories. He's-
In short, the president was kicked out of office by the army, and the president's supporters were not very happy with that. So they've been staging sit-ins around the country, and the new...
Give us your president back, or I'll sit down.
Pretty much. The new interim government, along with the army and police, have decided now legally to start clearing the protesters out, and as you can imagine, they're not very happy. And at the minute, as far as I believe, the death toll, official death toll from the Egyptian government is set at over 500 people, and apparently government buildings in
What's that,
Giza
Tuesday night in
have been
Glasgow?
set on fire as well by the Muslim Brotherhood. It was Muslim Brotherhood that were in government.
They also
That was
killed
the
a Sky News guy.
Yeah, Sky's cameraman did die as well, yeah, you're right.
Is he part of the 500, or is he 501?
It's the actual
It's
toll.
500 Egyptians.
The
Oh.
official toll's 525, it said on Sky News.
It's went up now. Right, okay. Last time I saw it was 500.
The consulate boy got fucking punted, I know, because he was pish.
Yeah, they just killed him too much. They just took him outside and was just like, fuck this.
Aye, if I worked for Sky News and I got an interview like that, I would personally get on a flight and fucking blow that guy up.
Why would you need to?
Ridiculous.
He's in the UK.
Is it? I thought he was in the...
No, he was the UK ambassador for Egypt.
Alright, in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh.
Correct.
I see. Well, I thought he was that, but
That
in
makes your
Egypt.
job easier. No, he's in the
Aye,
same country as
aye.
you are.
So
You didn't even need
I
to
would,
travel.
I wouldn't. No, travel. I wouldn't fly. I just drive.
I've seen you driving.
Aye,
You
I'll
better
drive
fly.
into him.
You better
Just-
fly.
just-
Better fly.
Just Mark driving in the motorway with like his RPG at the back, just like, on the road again.
Buford T. Justice.
Fearless
Fearless.
Law. Oh, I wanted to watch that the other night. By the way, this isn't part of the podcast, but I'll just recommend.
Nah, I think it is. It's...
Oh, it's in the podcast, but it's no part of the rundown or the show notes. Smokey and the Bandit. If you've not watched it, get it watched. This goes out to Stephen Welsh specifically. Because,
Oh! Nice shout outs.
sorry, our sound engineer. I'll no name.
Oh! Nice shout outs.
No shout out at this. Oh dear. Right, the boy,
Oh! Nice shout outs.
the person.
Oh!
That guy there.
Aye. Somebody watch Buford T. Justice. Smokey and the Bandit. There's 3 films. The first one's the best. The second one's alright. The third one's just Buford himself. I'd recommend you watch them. They're fantastic. Good old films. They're like Die Hard, the trilogy. The 3, they're great. And then the 4th one fucked it, ruined it. So what's your first 3? And there isn't a 4th one.
Buford T. Justice. It's
Fearless
like
Law,
Die
Deas.
Hards.
Well, I liked both the films, the first 3 films. And the
So they're like Die Hards in the sense you liked them.
yes, that's how they're like
So
Die
they're,
Hard.
they're nothing like...
I
Oh.
don't know, the film themselves aren't like Die Hard. I just liked Die Hard and Smokey and the Bandit. And I liked the first 3 on each series.
And following it up with some other quite good films, the Heat that has Sandra Bullock and that woman for Bridesmaids in it is
There's
pretty
no
funny
good
as well.
film with Sandra Bullock in it.
I object that completely because
No.
Murder by Numbers is a very good film with Sandra Bullock in it.
If she's in it, it's no good film.
Kick-Ass too. That's who the
Dear,
pictures.
ladies, what do you like?
Kick-Ass
This
2
is the Loose
also-
Women, Craig. This is Markies Rants. Jesus.
What do they
The way-
talk
the
about
way
in
you
Loose
feel,
Women?
I didn't ken
Look,
the
it's just
listeners
because
said, I
Craig
don't
likes
know.
his women loose.
Don't know.
Craig, you watched
Yes.
Loose Women. What did they do in it?
I've no idea.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Daniel!
I didn't have it work at that time. Come on now.
Oh, I didn't know that's a bit of your break time.
That's Michael, but the Loose Women he watches are slightly different.
Hey. Coming for the guy that was watching porn in his car earlier whilst waiting outside.
I only had 5 minutes. Michael went for a shite, so
But you only need 2.5 minutes.
twice. Also inaccurate, but never mind. Right, so we're saying Egypt, the boy's been punted by the army, they staged a coup, obviously got rid of him, and folk are sitting down. I see an issue with that, right? Why would you not get up and like burn cars and stuff? What you sitting
No,
down?
no,
Well,
because
that's-
that's breaking the
that's
law.
the
You want to do
right,
it
right.
a peaceful. You want to do it a peaceful way first, and try and.
But I'm sorry, how is that going to bother anybody? Oh no, there are 5 billion people in Egypt sitting down. Ah, shut
The
up.
idea is you block off roads, you block off public transport, people don't go to work, economy
But
starts
you can't
to
block
collapse,
off a
you
road
don't
by
notice.
sitting down. The bus will just run you over. I'd happily run you over. If you were sitting on a road, I would go, oh no, I can't drive because he's sitting down. I'd go, oh, look at that stupid prick protesting. I'm going to run him over.
See, they never
Was that like that guy earlier, Mark, that you wanted to run on?
Ah, there was a few folk. See, driving through metal, by the way, fucking, I'm telling you, there should just be a sign on folks' head that says run me over. Honestly, they see you coming and think, oh, I'll wait till he gets a bit closer and then walk out. Aye. Which is great. You do that, pal. I'll speed up and then I'll have you for my breakfast. Because you'll be in pieces.
Whoa, calm it, Hannibal.
Mark Lamont loves cannibalism.
That would
Again.
not surprise me.
Yeah, love to munch on somebody's sausage.
Ah, dearie me. Ridiculous.
Andrew, you sound like you're quite well informed here. How do you know this? Is it your sausage?
By the way,
Martin.
just on a note, remember, this isn't about guys' sausages. And I'll tell you how I got into this. Remember we always thought, when Craig told us he worked in a cafe, it didn't actually exist?
Oh,
Oh, no, what do you mean? We actually no, that's a true story. That cafe does not
Doesn't
exist.
exist. Right, well, I'll tell you, right, I was in Livingston yesterday. Wednesday yesterday.
Didn't tell me that place has a cafe.
It's got a I was in the cafe.
I was
But-
surprised. I had great service for leaving the other day.
Uh,
Go on.
We
I
had
mean, the place that doesn't
the
exist.
place
It
that,
doesn't
Daniel had
exist.
a service.
Because Craig's disappeared.
He's left.
Craig
no,
loved
no,
me going there.
I was in Livingston and I went to the cafe and had breakfast. Oh, there's Howard back. But no,
There's Craig taking a selfie pic of himself for his picture. What the fucking no?
sideways.
What are you doing, Craig?
Oh, it's his profiles pictures. I was like, I think the folk on the video will see it.
You're a bunch of bastards.
Aye, what was I saying anyway? I was in the cafe, I had breakfast when I was in Livingston, and the place existed.
Did you enjoy your meal?
I did, it was fucking good, by the way. I had a full breakfast.
What came out?
Now, was that a traditional breakfast or a Scottish breakfast?
It was called a big breakfast.
What
So that was traditional.
what was
so
in
you
it?
had, you had link sausage instead of square sausage.
I did the hay square sausage, no.
So you had
Yeah,
link
blank
sausage.
sausage.
I did indeed,
Haggis, a black pudding.
Not neither. There was none. Oh, maybe we should complain.
I think you should complain.
You generally get one of there. You
Oh, I got none?
That is racism.
beans,
I got beans, aye.
bacon,
I did get bacon.
egg,
I got
Beans,
eggs.
bacon, egg,
Mushrooms.
toast, sausage.
Mushrooms.
tomatoes,
Oh, I got one. I got one tomato.
toast.
Aye, Craig,
got
when
the
you making me
toast.
one of these sandwiches again?
We're missing anything. Waffles.
Never.
I think it waffles.
Why not? I thought you enjoyed doing that.
White pudding
Supper.
for breakfast.
Aye. But I just thought I'd mention that I was in the cafe. How do anybody take track of how long? we've been
No, of
recording?
course we didn't.
I have no idea how long this podcast's been going.
It's over an hour. I saw it said it had been on cam to
Oh.
that twat for about an hour.
But remember, we did bring him in before we started recording. And
We
then
did. We did.
I don't know how long the podcast's been, but we've still got a few stories, and then we've got the moron of the week
And
section.
we've got a Harlem Shake. No?
No,
Oh.
no.
Wrong week.
Aye.
That's next week.
Aye.
Stay
that's-
tuned.
Aye.
Some moron's going to wear a Scooby Doo costume.
That'll be me. I'll be the moron of the week in my Scooby Doo costume playing poker. By the way, how good are you and Heath at poker?
No. How incredibly bad are you and Michael at poker? Is what you
Hey,
need to say.
hey. I'm not that bad. I'm just not that good.
You're pretty bad.
We'll move on anyway for poker to apparently James
Who you
Bond.
poking?
James Bond. He was in the Olympics.
You're poking James Bond.
Aye, he was in. I've got here that James Bond was in the Olympics.
Which one, the fictional character or one of the actors that have played James
It
Bond?
could be Sister
Neither.
Rock and
What it was
Craig's- Oh, Michael's got it.
Neither. What it was the stuntman that done the scene for the Olympics. Kind of how like James Bond comes skydiving into the
So
Olympics.
Mark's poking him.
Yeah, Mark's poking that guy
On Facebook.
who actually died. So therefore, Mark is
he's
into
died?
necrophilia as well.
Oh, smash.
Why are you poking a guy in the ass who's dead?
Oh, you've added the ass bit.
Well, where else were you poking him, Mark?
The ear.
You weird bastard.
Ear and belly button. Come on.
Oh, Michael. Oh, that's rape. Aye, so right, on a more serious note, what's the actual deal here? The boy that done the
He was a skydiver that done the scene in the Olympics where like he comes in as James Bond with the Queen
So,
and in the opening ceremony. Basically,
did he die doing a stunt?
he died trying to do a skydive, had an accident in Italy, and basically it all went Pete Tong.
See, that's one of the things I swear I would never do
he
that.
sounds Japanese or Chinese tongue.
That's not the
fuck's
guy's
sake,
name.
man.
The guy's name is Mark someone.
Pete Tong,
Craig, help
hold
me
on,
here.
I'll put it into Mark Sims. All went tits up.
That's better. Pete Tong sounds like a name to me.
I'll
Sounds like
have
some
to
Chinese name.
and
Pete Tong-
translate.
The reason being is because Pete Tong is a person.
In China.
No, he was British. He was a radio.
Tong sounds Chinese to me. Hello, I am Tong.
Mark, he was a radio DJ that basically ended up deaf because.
It sounds
he was
like the
listening-
boys that phone up for the call centre. Hello, my name is David. Fuck off, it's no David. You're clearly called fucking Jing Chung whatever.
A man.
No, aye, or Mandeep. Then they whine, fuck your name's David. If your name's David, then I'll buy whatever services you send me your fucking birth certificate telling me you're called David, and I'll buy your BT fucking cellnet.
How hilarious would
Who's
it be if-
David?
I didn't ken the boy that keeps phoning me and trying to sell me shite for Virgin Media.
Who's
How
that?
hilarious if your name was like David Nabrangalanga or something from South Africa. Then you would have to buy his thing.
But his name's no David. His name's fucking. That's his name. And I quote that.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Where the fuck are you going?
That's his real name. I'm going nowhere. I'm just.
Adjusting yourself.
I'm just getting angry at
You're
fucking.
scratching your balls in the
I
couch.
wasn't
there,
scratch. I've always got to scratch my balls. I'd stand up and put them and fucking blame you.
On you go then.
Craig's clear.
Craig's lying back to get teabagged.
Craig's getting sucked off by Howard, his prostitute.
No, Howard's done a runner. Howard's done
He's
a
under
runner.
the table, that's why you can't see him.
Howard!
Again, he's not denying it.
Craig's just.
Craig's away!
Craig's away.
Craig gave up.
Craig actually is away.
He's away for a shite. He's away for a shite. Craig Docherty, he's away for a shite.
Wait, we're having technical difficulties with Skype. I've lost Craig at the moment. So we'll move on to a story that
We'll just keep going.
we'll
You'll
keep going.
join in.
Craig will come back. Aye, maybe either that or
No,
Howard's.
just go.
Howard's killed him.
Go,
Howard's
go,
killed him.
quick, go.
Right, Jink, Howard's killed Craig.
No, quick, go.
No one cares about Craig.
Right, well he kens all these stories, doesn't he?
And just mention it, we'll talk about it.
We'll mix you up.
Right, privacy is affecting legal websites. And he's asking how far should like website blocking go.
I think it's
David-
ridiculous because they're starting to block porn websites, and that's just
no,
not.
that's just out of order.
That is completely wrong.
David Cameron's supposedly this is all protecting children, right? Now, what I didn't see is why block that for everybody in the UK? Because everybody in the UK aren't children. I didn't see that point.
No, there
Right.
are some
There
big,
are some, yes.
big children.
Very good.
The
Right.
person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
We're going to have fun with this. Howard, where are you?
Howard, what have you done with Craig?
Howard's
Are you away for a shite, Craig, or has Howard killed you?
Howard's killed him. Oh dear. I genuinely believe Howard's killed him.
It could well happen.
I know. I wonder how.
Stay
long,
tuned, folks.
I
We'll
wonder
find
how
out.
long that Skype will let us send him a message. He'll get a 4-hour voicemail. Oh dear me. Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, so as we were saying about this, like try to block websites, I think it's a bit of a joke, really, because considering taking into account like some of the websites are blocking. I mean, the block pages now, if they have orange on them, I'm not even joking. This is genuinely true. If the background is orange, they block it because their system is that old and shite that basically they see orange as a skin tone. So, and most orange people tend to be in like pornographic movies and shit like that because
I disagree. I've been to leaving. I've seen a few of them.
that is a good point, Mark. I will back you up on that. It's
Right.
like fucking Attack of the Tango Man when you go to leaving.
But my point is, right, now this is all to stop piracy. And they're going to block websites at thingy, right? Now, what's happening here is they're blocking it, and see the people that are pirating stuff, right? They can help get round the blocks. So the
Yep.
people that they're trying to stop, they aren't stop them, and the people that are looking at genuine websites like microwave porn sites, or there's other sites.
I didn't say I was using them. I'm just saying. I
Aye,
think
Michael.
Aye.
Whatever.
I've got a friend.
Aye. My brother. Aye, right.
My mate Joe.
I would hope it wouldn't be my brother. He's quite young.
But what?
Well, start them
my
young,
point is the
Michael.
people that aren't pirating stuff are getting
Like you, Mark. Eh?
But how do you ken who's no pirating and who is pirating?
because the people that are pirating can how to get around it.
Did
To
they-
pirate me.
Do they have parrots on their shoulders and an eye patch and a wooden
Aye,
leg and
aye.
a hook
Aye, they
for a
do.
hand?
They go on Facebook with a fucking parrot and it tweets. That's how you got Twitter.
Oh.
Do you know?
I
You
knew
can't
that.
actually change your Facebook to speak in pirate language.
Aye, I know.
And that's ridiculous as well. So my point is, David Cameron, just stop it.
We were want to go and visit him and we're going to go to Westminster and
Knock on
chat.
his door.
Chat on the door, see if we could get a cup of tea or something.
I've got
Just be
fairy
like-
liquid.
Just be like,
Wash
see
his
you, mate.
windows.
You're a prick.
No, you can't go into somebody's house and call them a prick straight away. Wait till you get the tea first, Michael. Fuck, you've never done this before,
Have your
you?
tea first and then call my prick. You call my prick up front.
Well,
you
it
don't get
depends how
tea.
good the tea is. I
Throw
didn't
the
even,
tea at
I
her.
didn't even like tea, so I wouldn't ask for
No,
tea.
no.
Where's Chelsea when you need her? She likes tea.
Oh, didn't I mention that? Oh dear.
What's all this? Right, all this shout outs. Some boy called Steve Welsh. I kind of Steve
He's
Walsh,
no,
but
Walsh. He's a sound engineer for this podcast. Did you watch the titles that I put up on Facebook?
no.
The show. Oh, we've got a fancy show title now.
I feel like I've been away for the last few days.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
pretty groovy. I'll
We've
give them
got,
that.
we've got fancy show titles now.
I got loads of notifications about it because everybody
Aye.
was commenting on it.
I'm producer. You are a host. Michael's a newbie.
I'm host.
You're a host. Michael's a newbie host. Daniel's background laughter. Stephen Welsh. Craig's
Just
a
going to add you like only fools and horses. Del boy falls through the bar and there's Daniel laughing.
Craig is foreign correspondent, as we found out, and Steve Welsh. He's been blocked by Howard. And who else were we talking about again? Steve Welsh is our sound engineer.
And we have
Yes,
Frank
is
the
it?
polar bear
Yes,
as our
it-
guest.
It's
Frank
been,
the polar bear is not in here.
it's been recording for 3 minutes 45.
So Craig's getting a long voicemail. That's fine. And
Stretch!
I didn't ken the rest to talk about the rest of Craig's stories.
What are the Craig stories?
Why you got Craig is on Skype and Red?
Because I had to find a way to show Craig. I didn't. This telly just appeared today. That was to make sure I.
Yeah,
found
we
it.
have done tremendous work today, by the way.
Yes. So we'll begin to really come to an end because we've mentioned all the stories I can talk about, but the only real section we've got left is Moron of the Week, which is, I believe, you have multiple options for Moron of the Week.
Well, we don't know about that.
You're worse than that fucking consulate boy.
Well, we'll start with Ryanair.
Ryanair, right?
The
They're-
guy that owns that is a moron.
Right, they're the ones that land you where you're no meant to go.
Yes, now,
While you're telling us the Moron of the Week, I'm going to end the call with Craig.
where the fuck do you think you're... You get me around here to do this bit and then you leave. You should have just gave it me all.
Keep up.
No, I'm just going to wait till you finish. It's going to be awkward silence.
Okay, so please tell us more about this Moron of the Week. We're voting for Moron of the Week. I take it you've got 3 or 4 candidates for Moron of the
I've
Week.
got 3 so far.
3
and
so
I've
far,
got,
right, okay. And
Anyway,
the 4th one would be yourself.
right, I knew I've got none.
Just gave up.
Right. Ryan here have apologised. Now I've already told you this, so you should be quick and able to know this. Why have they apologised, Mark?
Somebody died on the flight.
That's not what happened at all.
No.
Right.
Though they might need to apologise for that if it was due to their food or whatever.
Aye, they just crash landed into a mountain or something. That'd be more than one person
Aye,
that died.
aye.
That'd be a hell of a lot probably go.
Aye, the hell 3 of them would
I'd be
have
impressed if only, I would be impressed if only one person died from that.
No, there's only one person on the plane.
Ryanair has apologised for refusing to refund the ticket of a passenger because she died 4 months before her flight.
Ah, right.
Beryl
But,
Parsons...
so did you ask for a refund? Or how? What are they apologising
No,
for?
she was already dead. She died. Why would she...
So why are they apologising for not getting a
Yeah,
refund?
exactly. I'm not meant to be nasty,
Wait.
but if she died, it's not her. It's not the company's fault
No,
that she died.
wait.
Okay, I'm
Let me
waiting
read
and
the
anticipate.
story.
Right, read the story.
Fucking hell. These people just jump in on you, Daniel.
You love it.
Stand for that.
The family of Beryl Parsons were told that they could not get their money back because she had passed away more than 28 days before the flight was booked.
4 months, in fact.
Correct, you did listen to something. Their terms and conditions state that a refund will only be given if the bereavement occurs in the 28 days before travel, they pointed out. After her son Doug threatened to take her urn on the plane with him, the
Well, she's got
airline,
a seat.
the airline apologised and issued a full refund. The Daily Mail reported, alright, we know it's true.
Oh, the Daily Mail.
This is off the Telegraph's website and they're quoting Daily Mail.
That is shocking.
Mr. Parsons, 44, an accountant from Norwich, had wanted one last holiday with his mother and young family after she was diagnosed with cancer. They had to cancel a Christmas break because this is all boring shit now.
Aye.
They were meant to go to the Canary Islands.
Oh, who cares? But
She
mainly...
was 78-year-old. And was
She was going to die anyway.
Aye,
she was well past it.
She was informed that she would only had a few weeks left, and then.
So
she
why
died.
did she book a flight for 4 months down the
Okay.
fucking line if
So
she's only had a few
that was
weeks?
in June.
Moron! She's the moron!
That was in June.
Alright, see.
She's
She
still a
booked it
moron.
before then. £230. Where the fuck would they gone with Ryanair? It cost £230.
You see, they were going to the Canary Islands, but this is the only one Ryanair plane that stops actually where you're supposed to go. That's why they paid so much.
I reckon I'm going to Gothenburg City next month, and it's.
Is that not where Batman stays?
That's Gotham.
Alright. Oh well.
Why do we even bother, Michael?
I don't know. He said to me that I'm the newbie. I'm beginning to wonder.
Oh, he's always been a newbie.
Right, so she didn't buy the tickets, only having a week left for 4
Aye.
months in advance, saying that.
Ryanair has written to Mr. Parsons apologising for the incorrect reply he received on the 6th of August.
How is it an incorrect reply if that's their policy? They're just saying incorrect reply because they're shite scared that he's going to bring that on the plane.
They're
Well-
shiting themselves.
He received a letter saying that they could not give him his money back because of the terms and conditions which state in the case of a bereavement of an immediate family member, spouse, civil partner, mother, father, brother, sister, child, grandparent or grandchild, within 20 days of intended travel, we will make a refund. Ryanair's Robin Kelly said today, Ryanair has already written to Mr. Parsons apologising for the incorrect reply he received on 6th of August from our customer service department. He was entitled to a full refund, and this has now been sent to him with our sincere apologies for the incorrect letter and inconvenience caused to him and his family.
Morons.
Yes.
Right, so that's choice one for moron of the week. It's the wife that booked her plane ticket, indeed.
Now.
I think this one should win for the headline alone.
Yes, but we'll let Mark just decide this, right? You're a police chief, Mark, right?
Oh, Christ. No way I'll ever be a police chief.
And you're going to be sending an email to your colleagues.
Sounds like some a police chief would do.
What would you
You're definitely number 4, like.
what would you send in that email?
Picture of my cock.
You're close.
Picture of somebody else's cock.
Think less cock, more female.
Oh, picture of tits.
And you're getting closer. You're getting really warm. It's just like me to tell you.
Yes!
Police chief makes a boob and emails female officers' bra sizes to colleagues.
What, just one, or like the whole entire staff's bra sizes?
An American police commander made a bit of a boob when he emailed out staff members' bra sizes to colleagues.
No,
This
right,
is in Detroit.
let's just stop before you go on, right? Why do the police have a list of the officer's bra size?
Well, no,
I mean,
you'll
like
get.
name, address, date of birth, bra size?
You'll get to this soon.
Right, okay.
Right. It's in Detroit. Detroit Commander Dwayne Love
Brilliant name.
They trust him already.
was emailing colleagues to tell them that their bulletproof vests had arrived and were ready to be picked up, but he accidentally included an Excel spreadsheet that contained female officers' height, weight and cup sizes. The first 2 pages and the fourth were for male officers, but Love says he did not
What,
read
the
the third
male
page.
officers with bra sizes?
No, he did not read the third page, which included the intimate underwear details.
Underwear details, so he
That's-
kept them for himself.
That's what's... They class bras as underwear. They're weird females.
Ah,
We didn't go about wearing bras. Why should they?
no, but apparently they've got sizes.
What's your bra size, Matt?
17. The idea. Just made it up.
I would say you're more like I think a 32
Actually-
double D.
Yeah, I'd say more a 36B like.
Well, thanks.
Hey,
That's really weird.
He's rocking the moves like.
Yeah, it's like.
Thanks. This is one of the weirdest conversations I've ever participated in. I'll just say that. Okay, so he's moron number 2, and I assume we've got a third and final candidate for moron of the week.
Now, a mechanic is fired. Now, why would you be fired?
You're pish. You blew up a car. You shot in the car. You ate the car. You
You ate the cat.
car. Oh, you could eat the cat as well. Was the cat in the car?
Think more Twitter. What can you do on Twitter?
He ran out of Twitter. He tweeted the car. He tweeted about the car. He tweeted the serial numbers of the
This is
car.
like catchphrase. Say what you see.
Cat car.
Say what you see.
It's moving. I don't know. I reckon. Why was this? What is he again? I forgot
It
what
was,
it was.
his
It was a
mechanic was fired after tweeting a drug dealer at work.
I see.
This is in Canada.
So wasn't it nothing to do with a car or a cat?
No, he was fired after tweeting a request for marijuana which was spotted by police. The hapless social media user asked for a spliff or two to be delivered to his work in Toronto while he finished his shift.
Retard.
So
York-
he publicly ordered drugs, essentially.
York police retweeted his message and joked, "Awesome, can we come too?"
Well, at least they're having fun with it.
That's brilliant.
I take it they weren't waiting for permission or a tweet back.
The profile was deleted, but not before another message was posted. My tweets are not serious by any means.
Aye, right. As
That
a
was
drug
not
dealer
enough for the
clearly
mechanics
shot himself.
employers. Oil change shop Mr. Lube
Aye, right.
from firing the offender. Mr. Lube thanked the police.
For no revealing his
tweeting-
second name.
Thank you to the York Regional Police for your help and great work. The matter has now been handled. That's great when you handle with lube.
It's not why that's his real name. He's made that up. It's like, what's your name, sir? Lube.
York Police's tweet has quickly become a top tweet and has been
So it's,
retweeted
it's
nearly
his sister I'm worried
5,000
about. She's called
times.
Strawberry.
But some Twitter users were not amused, with one saying, "Don't you guys have some actual crime to stop?" The police responded, "If you shout it on a busy street corner about illegal activity and we drove by, we'd intervene. Think of Twitter as a virtual street corner." A reminder to our tweeps, the internet is a public forum. Hashtag tweet safe, hashtag tweet classy, hashtag imagine
Hashtag
your,
stop fucking putting hashtags. I hate hashtags.
imagine your
I'm
mum,
still imagining his sister, Strawberry Lube.
hashtag imagine your mama reading it.
My mum's not on Twitter, thankfully. Or watching this podcast, God forbid.
I have another moron which is coming from Wembley.
Fourth moron. Was he
Yes.
the boy that brought the fairy liquid all the way from
No,
Scotland?
no.
Oh.
It's another guy.
Because he was boosting the Scottish economy.
There was one arrest in Trafalgar Square.
What, just the one or the whole thing?
We went in Trafalgar Square on the way, I think, but it's just one arrest.
Which is quite good considering 18,000.
Aye, there wasn't 18,000 inside Trafalgar Square.
No, but 18,000 he's went to the stadium.
Aye. So the one arrest, boy, had a wee bit, maybe too much to drink.
You think?
He was in the fountain and he decided, "I'm going to take my kilt off."
In a bath, this fairy liquid. Why not?
And he ran about,
Dangling his boss.
basically, yes. Which you're not supposed to do, apparently.
In public, nah, it's a no-no. So aye, he was left it.
Yes.
Probably.
But we did reckon what happened to him.
Ah.
After that. He did also try to climb a statue and had
It's the cleanest his balls have been all week.
well, of the statue it was said there's numerous heads on this, and he got up and he got his legs wrapped between the head and
Lovely.
you can see the image coming to
Aye,
this.
aye. As the 4-year-old parent, Dad, why is that guy not got a kilt on?
No, he had the kilt on at this point.
Oh, he had the kilt on, I see.
But he was still showing his boss to everybody because he was quite high up.
Ah,
I've got a picture on him. You can't see his boss in the picture, but
Oh,
so
right.
you'll maybe not want to watch it.
it's not worth it, is it?
Uh,
Terrible. Right, so we've got the four stories of the morons.
I could try and find another one if you want me.
No, I think four's plenty to vote for. I'll go first, and personally, I'm voting for Mr. Lube purely because he'd lied about his name and his sister Strawberry. So aye, Mr. Lube, try to buy drugs in public, and he's just joking. Aye, alright then. Because the police got you. Aye, okay. I ran that by her. I was just joking when the police got there. Pish. So I vote for him for moron of the week. Deas, and your vote for moron of the week?
I do hear a vote.
You do have a vote. Right, so you're technically the moron of the week. And Michael?
I would have to say it'd probably be Mr. Lib as well. I mean, what sort of idiot decides to, you want to get some, I really fancy some drugs. I'll twit this guy on Twitter. That's a great idea.
And also weird name is Lube. Like, you take to change your name. Is it just me that wouldn't accept that name? If your mum and dad, hello, I'm Mr. and Mrs.
Okay,
Lube.
we have a winner actually. I think this one Andrew's just found could potentially seal that
Right, so
down.
we're overruling the 3-4 that we've already talked about and we're going with a fifth one.
Right.
So this is a
This
first.
is in New Zealand.
Oh,
A motorist, a woman,
nay fucking do.
fell asleep at the wheel
Typical.
for how long?
17 days.
Think miles.
17 miles. 17 miles.
117.
Woman drives 200 miles
No
in her
way!
sleep
No.
and still sends text messages.
There's no way she slept for 200 miles and didn't crash into anything. I'm sorry, there isn't a road straight enough to drive 200 miles and no crash. Unless her head was fucking sat-naving it round. Anytime she had to swerve, the steering wheel went with her. There's no way you drive for 200 miles. I couldn't drive 200 yards with my eyes closed. Can't drive 200 yards with my
Police
eyes
in New
open.
Zealand received a 999 call in the middle of the night from a woman who was worried her friend had driven after taking sleeping medication. She was found after driving for 5 hours, 190 miles from home.
So it's not 200 miles then.
That's the...
That's fucking BBC for you.
No, it's the metro.
The metro.
No, sorry, the mirror. The
The
mirror.
mirror!
Yes.
You should take a good look at yourself, mirror.
All it sees is a reflection.
Smashing.
Because if a mirror's looking at a mirror, it would just see a mirror.
Okay, well, aye. More on the week. It's
Right.
definitely her.
Shockingly, this is not her first nighttime trip. The woman was found sleep driving to the beach 10 months ago.
So she's
How
done
the
this
fuck
before?
she's
She's
still
got
got
on
her
it.
license?
How has she not been shot by a
The-
sniper by now?
The tractor using her mobile phone and saw that she was sending text messages throughout the drive.
And sleeping. How can you sleep and text? She's fucking amazing, by the way. How can you sleep, text and
She,
drive?
she'd pulled up in the driveway of her old house and had no memory of the drive. Senior Sergeant Dave Litton said, "We have sought an urgent order forbidding her to drive and to seek medical advice on her suitability to remain
there's
holding her driver's license."
Where's the problem with that? They've sent her, they've forbid her for doing it. Just scare her, smack with a bat or something. Honestly, the next time you see her getting out of a car, just fucking drop a piano on it or something. Christ almighty. Oh, didn't tell her she can't drive. She's already driving her sleep. She's not going to listen to your order, is she? Strap a piano on her. She'll soon fucking wake up. Ridiculous.
And just because I think you'll like this one, Mark.
We have to wrap up here shortly.
Yes. There's a zoo in China.
With a panda. Oh, did you see the
No.
Edinburgh pandas, by the way? One might be pregnant. Please come to the zoo. Fuck off.
A zoo in China has tried to fool visitors by pretending dogs are lions.
Who's fun for that?
Wait for it. And rats are snakes.
Sorry, rats are snakes. Oh, look at that. Snake. It looks awful like a... What? I'm sorry, a dog is a lion. How could... A dog come up to you and licks you.
That's
Oh,
good.
you fucker, I've never been licked by a lion before. That's because that's a dog with a mask on.
They're trying to...
You're be ridiculous. Here, that lion's off in miniature size. Aye, it's a chihuahua. Oh, you fucker. Ridiculous. What are you doing? Jesus.
They're
Aye.
trying to pass off a
That
Tibetan
fucking lion
Mastiff
looks like a
dog.
wee Scotty dog. I've never seen a white lion before.
A Tibetan Mastiff.
A what?
That was the dog.
Oh, right, so it wasn't a wee Scotty dog or something.
Yeah.
A tartan coat on.
There
Roar!
are also dogs pretending to be wolves.
Lion!
They're also pretending to be wolves and leopards, as well as sea cucumbers.
Oh, I'll get a job there as a seal. Don't have a seal.
wait. As
What?
sea cucumbers posing as pythons.
Oh,
One visitor, Lu Wen, said, "I had my young son with me,
We'll
so
just
I
put a
tried.
hamburger there as a dolphin.
I
Oh.
tried to play along and told him it was a special kind of lying."
Aye. A Scotty dog.
But then the dog barked and he knew straight away that what it was and
Wait,
that I'd
he knew
lied to
straight
him.
away after the
How
bark.
can he tell such dreadful tales and expect to get away with it?
What I didn't get there is the boy realised straight away after the dog barked. So the fact that it's a dog gives it away. The fact it's no line, it doesn't have a big line, it's no giant thing.
A spokesperson for the
Zero.
zoo admitted that they used domestic animals because they could not afford the real thing.
Alright.
Didn't he
We're
be a
doing-
zoo?
we're
Michael,
doing our
Michael, we've got
best.
a marine zoo.
And
I've
tough-
got a toy polar bear, that's us getting a zoo.
Wait a minute.
You haven't got a zoo bin there.
Wait a minute. I'll dress up in the Scooby-Doo outfit and be a dog.
No,
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 lion.
you take to be a you take to be a cheetah or something.
Sorry.
A dolphin.
Oh,
You could be a dolphin.
Yeah, I'm a dolphin.
I'm a seal. Ridiculous.
Fuck it. We're going to have emus.
What? What the fuck's an emu?
He's wanting an emu farm.
Oh, jeez. They know. Is that not something you eat?
Have you said what Scotland's national animal is?
Oh, fucking hell, there's
Is it
one
the
road.
dog?
It's not.
Lion.
You won't guess it. It's
Giraffe.
no,
It's got to be a giraffe.
no,
I see giraffes everywhere.
no. It's that amazing that it's not even a
Oh,
real
I
animal.
hate it. Right, we're going to have to wrap it up there because I didn't want to. I see the video, but I would hate to edit in the video later, so I didn't want to go through.
You
all
want to
the-
know what?
Right, we're going to tell us the Scottish national animal, and then we'll
it is
call
a
it an end.
unicorn.
A unicorn.
I shit you not.
Right, okay, it's right. So everybody in Scotland. Well, in that zoo anyway. Aye. Can't wear a McDonald's cup on its head.
Come on, it's a traffic code.
Aye. Right. So on that note, we'll thank everybody for listening to this week's podcast.
Cheery bye.
We'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Markies Rants. Just so you're aware that we record this and broadcast live every Thursday night. We also put this out on Friday morning, hopefully, as a podcast that you can download on iTunes or from our website at markiesrants.com. We are available to watch also on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, just look for Markies Rants. Twitter, we've got a Markies Rants Twitter as well. Didn't think we use that much. You can find us personally all on Facebook. So we might be on Twitter, don't know. No, I think we're on Twitter. But you can certainly find us, track us down. What I'll say, if you've got any comments or feedback on the Facebook page, or you can email podcast@markiesrants.com. And there's no much left today, but I'll leave you with I'm Mark Lamont.
I'm Andrew Deas,
And I'm Michael Wight, and it's good night from me.
and it's good night from him.
And that'll do us.